Okay. So, last time on Conquest of the Longbow, I went to a fair and won a contest. And I kind of cheesed off the sheriff. So hopefully, he won't be too angry. I imagine, though, that, spoilers, he will be. Angry, that is. I was about to come for you, Robin. There's a stillness in the forest that disturbs me. I suspect some danger, and I've warned all the men to be alert and stay close to hiding places. What sort of danger? I cannot say yet, but I urge you, go slowly and carefully through sure wood. I fear not even shortcuts will be safe today. Your mood skills are subtler than mine. I'll heed your warning. Alrighty, so what is in store for us here? Will the sheriff's men apprehend Robin? Find out now on Robin Hood, Conquests of the Longbow. Alright, so I think the trick in this section, I remember, is that the sheriff's men are going to try to get me. And I need to escape them by using my newfound druid powers. So that should be exciting. We'll get to see a bit of that in a moment. Sorry, I keep adjusting myself here. You probably can't even tell, but just trying to make sure that the chat is clear in my view in case anyone wants to throw some chats my way. Is this one of the trees? I don't think it is. Yeah, all right. Yeah, because there are special trees. And my understanding is that I need to spell out the names of those trees, which is something that the special druid names of the trees is something you can find in the manual. Okay, so apparently I'm running now. Which probably means... Okay, is this a tree? That, they're almost upon me. This way, I've spotted him. Is this a tree I can use for... Oh, shoot. Okay, no, it's not. Up. Nope. Come on. Oh, well. We got him. We killed the most famous outlaw of them all. Don't look like much, do we? Well, he's dead, you twit. What do you think he looked like? I don't know. Bigger like. Roger. If brains was a blemish, you'd be spotless. He's plenty big enough for me, lads. What with the sheriff's reward, we be rich men. Get on with it then. Cut off his head as proof and let's drink the pub dry. Okay. Well, that was the death of Robin Hood. So we shall continue now. Restoring our previous save. Venturing out into the woods. Finding a tree to hang our hat on. And then hopefully moving on to bigger and better things. Yeah, okay. Northward, I suppose. What Wizard says, oh man, looks like Robin got hooded. I suppose he did, my friend. I suppose he did. Okay. What the devil? It sounds like a horde of men crashing through the forest. They're almost upon me. This way, I've spotted him. Okay. Robin, run. Dude. Okay. Okay. Well, sure. So this time I'll save my game after I go through this area, so that I don't have to go through, listening to this asshole again. All right. We'll save my game here, friends. Onward, Robin. Westward, Robin. Oh no, southward, Robin. Let's try that. Try a different stratagem. I need to find some trees. I mean, not obviously there are trees everywhere, but I need to find some trees that I can turn into. Okay, so I'm running now. That means I don't think this is a tree that I can turn into, but it might be worth a look. What the devil? It sounds like a horde of men crashing through the forest. Okay. Yeah, Alright. I don't think this is it, but okay. I can go right? Okay. So let's go south. Because why not? I'm going to save my game as something just because I can easily restore it. And unfortunately, the directory size here has been not very large, so why not replace day 2? I don't need a save game for day 2. They're almost upon me. Alright, I'll go this way. South. They're almost upon me. South. South. Why not? It's worked before. West. Can I even go west? Oh shit, that doesn't look good. Alright. Well, time to restore my save. Well, this is an exciting chapter of Robin Hood and the Conquests of the Longbow. How's everybody doing? That was the wrong way to run. South, 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 Robin. West, 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 Robin. Apparently not. Okay. We're gonna keep doing this. Hello, Panda Space Dan. Welcome to Robin Hood running away from the Sheriff's men. Alright. Okay, so... Alright. Maybe I'll restore an earlier save if I keep failing like this. Let's go... Can I even go this way? Oh no, I can't because they're coming from that direction. I wish you could know what direction they were coming from. That would be very helpful. And would be more realistic, in fact. But realism, overrated. Frustrating gameplay mechanics are way more important than realism. Am I right? Doop-be-doo. It's a good thing these guys don't have arrows, or I would have died a long time ago. Oh yeah, this is not a good place to go. Okay. So, you know, there probably is, like, a map online of, like kill spots in the forest when the sheriff's men are chasing you. But I'm gonna brute force it, man. I'm feeling lucky this morning. Or this evening. Right, they're almost upon me. I hear ya. Because there are places where you can just get totally trapped by default. And I think one of them is south of here. Oh no, it is here. Or maybe there's only so many screens you can run through before they just catch you outright. Anyways. I'm going to do this one more time, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to restore an earlier save, just to get a fresh start here. West. Okay, south. And west. Okay, yeah, this is a kill zone. For sure. Because every time I've gone there, I've died. Alright. So... it's not working out so well. Let's, oh, I should have restored... I meant to restore... this. La-di-da, peaceful forest. I'm actually gonna... I don't think I can catch you in your camp. So I'm just gonna go back to my camp. And... I wonder... I am able to use my magical schmap, so... Alright, so I can go... There's probably a grove of tree things near Treebeard over here. So I might as well use this as my starting point instead of whatchamacallit. So this is going to be my new on the run. Band on the run. Except I'm not going to restore it. I'm going to save. Day 9 on the run. Okay, let's go. There we go. Here are the sheriff's men. Southward again. Just... okay. Okay. Let's go north. Because why not? I don't hear the spooky music, but he is running. Oh, here's some trees. I'm gonna save my game as something else. Now that I'm at a place with trees. Day 9 bushes. Okay. Okay, so what manner of thing is this? Okay. Alright, so that didn't go so well. Alright. Let me pull up my handy-dandy manual of Conquests of the Longbow, which has these different tree types on them that I should then be able to use. Let's see. Druidic tree names is what I want. Okay. We get a nice little graph here that has all of our... just a guide to all of the different ones. Okay. So I might as well just look now and see what the name for this is. The name for this is Coll, C-O-L-L. So I can spell that out. Here in this grove here. So let's try it. So now... Alright. Oh, hey, I have to also pull up my guide to the hand so I can spell it out correctly. Alright. Cull. C... Or no, that's a B. This is always fun. Okay. C. I think it's here. C. And then O, which is what, here? Yeah. And then 2 L's is what I want. I'm just trying to remember where the L is. Is it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. C-O-L-L. Nice. Oh, yeah. The danger is past, Fleshling. Return to your native form and go in peace. Alright. 'Twas most peaceful being a tree, but I'm glad to have my legs back. Alright, cool. So I have averted the sheriff's men. That was fun. Now to go to the Outlook to see what's going on there. Alright. Here's a guy. Greetings, merchant. What brings you through Sherwood Forest? I'm on my way to Nottingham. What do you think? Why else would I be on this god-forsaken road? And your trade? A lapidary, that is to say a jeweler to your uncouth ears. A specialist in gemstones. What do you want next, my genealogy? Faith, you've a sour disposition. I've walked many miles, and my feet hurt. I'm hungry and tired and thirsty, and I've miles to walk yet. And now I'm being harassed by a stranger of dubious intent. What's to be pleasant about? Then let us remain strangers no longer. I'm known as Robin Hood. What? Robin Hood the outlaw? Just my bloody luck. All right, how much will it cost me? I haven't asked for... Oh, get on with it. How much will it cost me to get past you? I warn you, I haven't much you can look in my purse for yourself. I'm not a rich man. Hold on to your pennies for now. First, I would know more of your business and why you travel to Nottingham. I've said all I care to say. If you're going to rob me, get on with it. If not, let me be on my way. Yeah, I guess I'd like something from you. This is all you have? 5 pennies? I told you I wasn't a rich man. I suppose you're going to take it all, leave me without a single farthing in a strange town. Stranded, starving, just what I'd expect from... Cease. You may keep every penny, especially if it'll still your whining tongue. And what's in this little jar? Jeweler's rogue, used to polish stones. I suppose you'll take that, too. So far, I've taken nothing from you but the lashing of your tongue. Not again. Look, just take the money and let me be on my way. What's this bulge in the lining of your cape? You've not been honest with me. It's nothing, just old stuff that I... Let go! I see why you kept this well hidden. What magnificent jewels. Shrivel, you outlaw. If you take that, I'm ruined. It's all I have in the world. I am named Outlaw, but I'm no common thief, and you'll not suffer unfairly at my hands. But tell me truly now, what plans do you have in Nottingham? I've heard that the sheriff's wife has a passion for jewels. I propose to sell this to her. Then I'll see that you profit, and save you the journey besides. You'll have food and comfort in my camp while I borrow your clothes, for I've a mind to sell these for you. Nay, you dare not! I mean, you know nothing about jewelry. I mean, not this jewelry, that is. Ah, ha, ha. You try my patience. Will you come willingly, or must I... Wait, the truth is, then, these jewels are false. False? They are as fine as I've ever seen. Of course, I'm a master in my trade, and my trade is false jewels. Only the most expert eyes could pick my stones from a true one. Then you meant to swindle the sheriff's wife all along. Aye, that is the way of it. Then be glad. From me you'll have a fat purse worth more than your false jewels, and a new suit of Lincoln green. I'll save you the risk of facing the sheriff. Fair enough trade, I suppose, though I'll miss the challenge of the bilking. Stand fast while I call my men. We'll change clothes upon the spot. What wizard says, take his goofy hat? Well, I am going to do that. In fact, I'm taking all of his clothes. This pouch holds more than enough to cover my losses. You've kept your word, and I'll keep mine. I'll stay clear of Nottingham. My men will see you on your way. Don't trust me, eh? I don't blame you, I wouldn't either. Those words come grudgingly from my lips, Robin Hood, but I wish you luck. Coming from you, my friend, I value it all the more. Treat me well, men, or treat him well, men. Only because you ask it, Robin. Come on, you. Alright. I have some cool new clothes. But first I need to do something about my beard. So, I do have, what is this? Samples, a silver ring, wooden box, carry this goods. What is it? Size of rouge, reddish powder called Jeweler's Rouge. Yeah, okay, so I can use this to color my beard. There, a bit of rouge rubbed into my beard and onto my eyebrows will complete my disguise. Perfect. Alright. Time to go swindle the sheriff. Oh no, I always think this is the castle, but this is actually, the site of the Black Monks. One of the cooler environments in the game, I might add. It's a shame you only get to go there once. To my memory. Stand fast. You cannot enter without permission. Forthright man of military bearing. I have travelled many dangerous and wearisome leagues that I may lay before your vainglorious master and his Calipigian spouse, the humble, yet incomparable splendors of the lapidary's craft such as I possess. Eh? I have fine jewelry to show the sheriff and his wife. The sheriff's lady wife will be most pleased to see that. I'll have you escorted in. Giles! Roger! Show this here gent to the sheriff. And send word to the Lady Matilda that a jeweler has come to see her. Sire, I can tell by your noble bearing that you must be the illustrious Sheriff of Nottingham, famed in song and legend. In this rosy-cheeked wisp of a fair maid, could this possibly be your wife? Why, you must have married her as a mere child. There, John, you see, that is how a cultured man speaks. You're welcome here, sir. May we have the honor of your name? Gucci Beverly, your ladyship. Speak your peace. I'm a busy man. Oh, hush, John. I've heard that you have a master's eye for good jewels. I know quality when I see it. If you've something to show, get on with it. Feast your eyes upon this exquisite workmanship and the finest jewels of all creation. I am an expert, you know, and I can see that these are jewels of the purest order. John, I simply must have them. Matilda, your coffers are filled with jewelry. John, what would you ask for this necklace in Bruges? Fee, whatever you offer will suit me fine. 50 marks for both. As you wish. Why, those jewels are worth far more. Matilda, still your tongue, woman. I am quite content with the offer. Then you'll take the 50 marks? Aye, it wearies me so selling the abundance of jewels I possess. I have such a store of them I could sell them for a penny apiece and still be a rich man. How? You have that many jewels of this quality? How so? Well, dear me, sir, the secret I was about to impart is not meant for, uncouth ears. You, men, step outside until I call for you. Come, my friend, tell me all. It was by a lucky chance that one day I found myself lost within Sherwood Forest. That is not what I would call luck. But when I stopped to rest and regain my bearings, I discovered a cave. No simple cave this, but a dragon's hoard from the days of Merlin the Enchanter. Odds blood! Did you slay the dragon? Fortunately, the ancient dragon had died, and naught but its smoldering bones and enormous piles of jewels remained. Jewels heaped as high as a man's chest. Rupees, emeralds, diamonds, opals, pearls, topaz, turquoise. Oh, did you say diamonds? More than stars in the sky. I tell you, the knowledge of this cave has nearly driven me to madness. What I would give to be free of the burden of wandering from town to town, trying to sell them all, never knowing when I might be robbed. You poor man, are there sapphires? Uncountable numbers of them. Sst! Not another word, wife. This simple woodcock shall have his wish. My dear fellow, perhaps I can aid in relieving you of this heavy burden. I should be eternally grateful. For but 5,000 marks, I would gladly sell it all. 5,000 marks? That's a goodly sum. Aye, but if it's too much, I'll take the 50 marks and depart. Don't be hasty. I must, of course, see the treasure before I pay the fee. My conditions are simple. You will bring the 5,000 marks packed upon your horse while I go on foot before you. When I've revealed my secret, the payment will be due and not before. Fair enough, I'll gather some men and nay, we will go alone. Into Sherwood Forest? Are you mad? We'll take a dozen men. If you insist. Still, were it me, I would not trust the location of such a dragon's hoard to common soldiers. John, you listen to him. There's hardly a one of them that wouldn't rob us blind. I suppose you're right, dear. But I'll not happily set foot in Sherwood Forest alone without more proof than this. Men, come back in! If my jewelry is not proof enough, it is not quite. If you have what you say, give me more proof. Enough talk, I want proof. It's the house heart. I don't know. Not that. Now that is truly a magnificent jewel. Let me see it closely. This one is not for sale. But if you demand more proof than this, I shall give up and leave at once. Nay, he's convinced, aren't you, John? John? Aye, dear. I agree to your conditions. Let us go at once. With pleasure. And her ladyship may have this jewelry for naught, as a token of my esteem for her delicate grace and feminine beauty. Oh, I shall never forget you, Gucci of Beverly. This part shall do nicely. Why are we stopping here? Where is the cave? I warn you, I see no humor in this. I intend to fulfill my word. I shall reveal my secret, and then payment shall be due. Behold my secret. Your hair, why, it's your... None other than Robin Hood. By my troth, if you think you can take me alone... But we are not alone. Come out, men, and greet our guest. Ah, good old Friar Tuck. Merry day, Sir Sheriff. 'Twas all a stinking cowardly outlaw trick. Have a care with your words, or I'll wrap some matters into you. What difference does it make? You'll murder me sooner as later. Not so. I give you my solemn oath that you shall depart this forest as whole as you entered it. Save for a few belongings we shall take in payment for the banquet. What banquet? Why, the one that awaits you even now. Let us be off. This is an outrage. I order you to release me. Sit down, you! Is something amiss, Sir Sheriff? The food doesn't please you. The ale doesn't suit your refined palate. He clenches his jaw so tightly he cannot swallow ale. Enough play, let's gut the pig. Nay, Will. I promised him safe conduct, and I'll not go back on my word. I demand... Plant your rump upon the stump. I'm an official of King Richard. How dare you treat me this way? Heed me well. You're a lying, traitorous dog, and the only thing that keeps you alive is my word that you'd leave Sherwood Forest as whole as you entered it. But if you dare mention Richard Lionheart again, you who conspire against him at every turn, I'll cut out your tongue. Have some venison fresh caught today. One more crime against you. What does it matter? 1 crime or 100, the penalty is the same. The rope. Perhaps some music would soothe our guest. A ballad of bold Robin Hood. Kill me and have done with it. You don't think I believe for a minute that you'll set me free. Unlike you, I honor my oaths. Another round of grog. Sing us your song, Alan. And make it loud enough to drown out the grinding of my Lord Sheriff's teeth. You said I'd be sent back as whole as I entered, you dog. What are you not as whole as when you entered this life, and clothed the same besides? Nice laughter sound effect there. Stop laughing at me, you dung-eating knave. For every insult I've suffered today, I'll see that you suffer tenfold. Farewell, and be glad we left you your hat. I swear I'll not rest until I have vengeance, and my fondest regards to your lady. Robin's maniacal laughter. We couldn't contain our laughter as the sheriff cursed his way back to town. Yet, for all the day's good work, I could scarcely wait for nightfall and the arrival of milady. By dusk, I paced the edge of the forest, desperately worried that she could not come, that some harm had befallen her. But at last her cloaked form gilded through the trees to me, and I guided her swiftly to our camp. Are you sure no one saw you enter the forest tonight? No one had eyes for me once the sheriff arrived in town. What a merry sight that was! He sought to clothe himself in curses, so loudly did he rail against you. But I fear your lives will become more dangerous than ever. Worry not about us, lady. When the king returns, he'll set things right. That he will, and he'll hear from me and from the queen all that you brave men have done in his behalf. Bless you, Lady Marian. Please, Lady Marian is the shy maiden who lives in town. Here, I am only Marian. Already you've captured my men's hearts as thoroughly as you've captured mine. Have I? Then you are easily caught. Nay, you are an enchantress, Marian. Stay with me. You tempt me greatly. Of late I've had such forebodings, I feel death near to me. I would give my life to keep you safe. I'm sorry to worry you, it's nothing. I must tell you quickly about the Queen's Knight, then return to town. Tomorrow I'll learn the password that he'll use. You must meet in the Willow Grove so I may give it to you. After the abbot's treasure train has been seized, the Queen's Knight will meet you on Watling Street to receive whatever ransom you have to give him. But he'll deal only with the man who can spell out the password using the hand code I've given you. We'll be on watch for him, though we've had no news of when the treasure will come. Lob says within the fortnight you'll have to watch the road every day. I'll send scouts further north to give us advance warning. That's all I can tell you until tomorrow. I'll walk you to the edge of the forest. I'd be most pleased if you did. While you're gone, Robin, may I take away the disguises in your cave? There's much good cloth there, and many poor folk in need of it for the winter. As you like, Tuck. I doubt I should show my face in town in any of those disguises again. Panda Space Dan says, a treasure train. Yes, indeed. Alright, day the 10th. I was coming to get you. I have grievous news, my friend. The abbot has charged Marian with witchcraft. He will burn her in the witch's court of the abbey today. Last night, when she was afraid, if I'd only listened, I should have kept her here. Don't be a fool. You know she wouldn't have stayed, not when she had to meet the Queen's messenger. Nothing will save the abbot from me if a single strand of her hair is singed. What will you do? I must think upon it. Alright, well, let's look at what's in our inventory. I still haven't done anything with good old Folk's box. It's a puzzle of some kind, as we know. We have these beautiful looking letters here, old style English letters. Old style English letters is what I said. So let's look at Folk's scroll. There's probably some kind of hint in there. The tree argued amongst themselves, decide who was first amongst trees. In Latin they spoke. I am tall and straight, said Neon. Yada said, the Romans love me dearly. Said Muin, nothing is sweeter than what I bear. Oaktalk said, much is made of me. Music hides within me, said Ruis. I do not sleep in winter, said Ilm. Red is my crowning beauty, Luis claimed. Idaho cried, the power of the bow sleeps within me. Said Saile, harps sang to me in Babylon. Okay. So let's try this first. So who's speaking here? Neon, Iada. I'm gonna write down the letters so that okay, it said something about the order they spoke, so I think that's gonna okay, so let's go the plan. I'm just writing down my notes here. Neon, Yada, Muin, Uktak, Ruiz, Alim, Luis, Idaho, Saley. Okay. So the tree argued. The key is this. Every tree is first amongst trees, and first they are in order spoken. Okay. So yeah, the first letter of each tree, I think, is what I want. So let's get started on that box. So the order is going to be N, E, M, O, R, A, L, I, S. Oh, I think I did C instead of L. Let's try that again. Okay. N, E, M, O, R, A, L, I, S. The box clicks open, and inside, a magnificent ring with a fiery ruby set in flames of gold. So I'm guessing that I'll slip the ring into my pouch. Good, now we can dispense with carrying this clumsy box around. I'll hide it for now and give it to Alon after supper tonight. He'll enjoy studying it. Okay, so let's see. I have this box and ring. Okay. So probably need to put on the ring because it's the ring. That's a ring of fire, which might protect me from the flames when I save Marion. I feel the power of the ring that commands fire upon my hand. Cool. Alright, so now it is time to call my men and make a plan to save Maid Marian. First I'll save my game. Okay, let's go. Will, I must find a way to save Marian. Aye, our hearts are with you. I have been talking to the men. The witch's court will be difficult to assault, even if I must go alone. Still your foolish tongue. We wait only for your word to go to her rescue. Give another loud blast upon your horn, and we'll speak of strategies. I could scourge myself for giving away your disguises. Yeah, that was dumb. Set aside your guilt. Even did I have those disguises, they would now be watching warily for them. It occurs to me all the sheriff's men and abbot's monks will be at the witches' court to watch the burning. They may well suspect a rescue if they've learned of Marion's connections with Robin. Let me hear all your thoughts before I decide. Alan says both the sheriff and abbot will be there, will they not? Let us concentrate all our force not toward the lady, as they expect, but towards taking them prisoner. Once we have such hostages, we can demand that Marion be set free and even guarantee us safe passage to the forest. I would incite the mob to riot, for the abbot is feared and hated by the common folk. Set them to create confusion and draw the soldiers into the streets, where we can attack in full force outside the court while you slip inside and rescue your lady. My counsel is to try subterfuge. By whatever means you can, enter the court secretly so that you can seize the lady from the fire unhindered. When it seems certain you found a way in, I'll lead a 2-part attack through the town. Half our men from the north, and half from the south converging upon the court. I'll take Will's horn, and when you hear me signal you upon it, you'll know the moment is upon you to act. One strong wedge, driving straight through the nearest town gate, will serve us best, with you in the lead. We'll cover you while you reach Marion and free her from the stake. Let's attack the soldiers and taunt them, and then pretend to run away in all directions. The soldiers will split up and run all over town after us. Then you, Robin, with maybe 5 men, can go after Marion, while we keep the soldiers busy running after us. Okay. So I need to think carefully here. So John says subterfuge. 2-part attack. Horn for Robin to act. Okay. Will's idea sounds really dumb. Just do a wedge attack. That's just kind of like a Pickett's charge sort of thing. It seems really silly. Alan says, take the sheriff and abbot hostage. That seems way too risky. Our main mission is to save Marion, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of security around both of those guys, so nix that. Tuck says, incite a riot. Attack in streets. As much as I like that idea, I'm a little bit doubtful that we could incite a riot so quickly. And even if we were successful, it seems very, very risky. I mean, a riot could go in any number of different directions, and it could just end up creating chaos and actually killing more people than it saves. I don't really think that much is going to be successful in leading all of the soldiers away. They're not that dumb. By process of elimination, I'm really going to have to go with John's plan. Little John's plan. So, lead 2-part attack. Horns for Robin to act. Alright. I've made my choice. Let us go now to, guess I could go straight to St. Mary's and try to save her. No, but I can't go through the front entrance. Oh, I know of a secret entrance in the pub. Okay. So this is going with John's plan. We can always restore this earlier save, or restore an earlier save if that doesn't work. Okay, so let's go into the pub. Rescuing Marion. What do you want here, outlaw? I seek to enter Nottingham in secret. Seek elsewhere. I have no reason to help you, even if I could. I need your help. Now listen here, outlaw. If one of the sheriff's men comes by, but they've all gathered to watch an innocent woman burn, perhaps you should join them. Be damned, I take no pleasure in such vile things. I only ask that you unlock your cellar door and let me pass. What good is that to you? I know of the tunnels and where they lead. And if they catch you and ask how you found your way here, they'll never hear word of you from my lips. A man will say anything under torture. You ask too much. In the name of the Virgin, I beg you to let me pass, or the Lady Marian will die. What? It's the Lady Marian they're burning? You did not know? But they said it was a witch. Why, she's one of Queen Eleanor's ladies and loyal to our king. There's no more time. Even now they may set the torch. Aye, come at once. Godspeed. I'll not forget your help this day. Never mind that. You just be on your way, quickly, before someone comes in. I'm on it. Of course, saving my game first. Okay, so let's go. I believe it's this casket here. Okay. I think I want to go this way, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh boy, the maze is going to be fun. That's probably going to take a couple tries. Alright. As I hope, the place is empty. The abbot and his scabrous toadies will be in the witch's court to watch Marian's execution. Alright. Alright, this is where the maze begins, so... In front of me lies the chapel, behind me the unfinished nave. Okay, onward and outward. Alright, this is it. Gotta go through this quick. So, save our game here. Panda Space Dan says Scabrous Toadies. Scabrous fans of the game Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Even from this distance, I can hear the angry muttering of the crowd outside the witch's court. And there, faintly, I hear the abbot's voice calling out above the crowd. Bring in the witch! I have little time. They will light the fire at any moment. Alright, let's go. Come on, Robin. Can't you run? You ran from the sheriff's men. Can't you run to save Marian from the flames? Oh, shoot. Okay, that was the wrong way. Like I said, this might not go so well this first time. But I'll get it. Not totally bereft of memory. Okay. I think it's this one. I'm not... I could very well be mistaken. Okay, Robin... To fuck... Alright, let's go this way, just... because that's where we're going. Maybe I'll get lucky. That was not it. I think if I had gone up further... I might be screwed now. Yeah. Alright. Probably have to go restore that earlier save. But I'm curious how much time they give you. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is made all the more frustrating by the fact that sometimes Robin does not walk where you direct him to. Son of a... Alright. Light the pyre! Let the witch burn! I am too late! Marion! Marion! Alas for Marion, alas for Robin, we have lost both in a single black day. It is grievous indeed that he came so close, but lost himself in the maze. It's too bad Robin didn't explore the maze earlier, when he had disguises and more time. It makes too grim a tale to sing, for they found Robin in the maze, mad and raging with grief. But the sheriff had no qualms about hanging a madman all the same. Robin could not save his soul, but let us hope he saved a game. He couldn't save his soul. Thought he was a good guy. Alright, Panda Space Dan says lol, I agree. Alright. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I want to go up, right? Oh, no. That no, I wanted to go right and then up. Dang it, Nathan. Okay. I'll get it. This is the time, folks. This is the time when Robin Hood will make it through this maze without getting lost. Okay. Oh, man. Going up in these games is sometimes challenging. Okay. So, it's that way. Up. Up. Come on. Alright. So, oh shoot, I needed to actually go over and then... Alright. Alright, that was a mistake. I was on the right track before. Okay. Oh, come on. Robin. Be nice if they made navigating this maze a little easier, but... Alright, let's burn the witch. Okay. Robin didn't save his game. Okay. Third time's a charm, folks. Third time's a charm. Okay. So now I know... I don't want to immediately go up. I want to go here and then go right. Right? Yep. Okay. Come on, Robin. And then I don't want to go up. I want to go here. And up. Like so. I want to go this way. Go up. I believe I want to go around snug against the wall here. Yes, that's the ticket. I can hear the angry crowd muttering. The angry muttering of the crowd outside. Burn the witch! I'm barely in time. Okay. So, through here. Where's Little John, if he doesn't come? I hear Will's horn. I must act now! Alright. Nice! Alright. Little John's flanking attacks decimated the soldiers and cleared the way long enough to free Marion from the stake. Thanks to his bold attack and the element of surprise, we escaped with no loss of life. Wow. Man, hit that one out of the park. Alright. Once we reached the edge of the forest, I parted ways with my men. They drew the attention of our pursuers and took them on a merry chase into Sherwood. Some instinct led me to the nearest place where I might tend to Marion, for I couldn't carry her much further. Okay. Marion! Marion, can you hear me? She can scarcely breathe. The smoke has seared her lungs. If I cannot save her, she'll die within minutes. The emerald, right? The diamond! Somehow she's fooled her captors and kept it clutched within her hand. Wow. Nice going. Blessed Lady, if love be stronger than death, let my love flow through these gems and heal her. Oh, not the fire! Robin! Robin! Marion, I'm here. You're safe. I thought I was dead. You were healed by the power of the Heartstone. I must tell you the password, quickly. Alright, I'll write it down, Marion. I have my phone out. Shush, rest, my love. There's plenty of time now. I cannot rest until I tell you. The Queen's Knight will know you when you spell out the word blood. Alright? Blood. B-L-O-O-D. Your duty is fulfilled. Don't tax your strength further. I'll take you to a safer place. I carried Marion to the widow's cottage. The good woman at once took her and tended to her. I remained with Marion until the widow assured me there was nothing more I could do, and we discussed how best to safeguard her. We reached a plan, then I kissed my love farewell, and I joined my men for the evening meal. How fares the lady? Well enough. I've placed her in the widow's care and set Hob and his brothers to set watch. I deem it most unwise for her to return to Nottingham. She will not. The widow has a sister in Blythe, and will take Marion there to hide until it's safe to return. I swear by the Blessed Virgin, for what he's done to Marion, depriving the abbot of his treasure is scarcely enough. But it's a start. If God wills, the king will finish the rest. Whether God's will or our skill, we must not fail. We sent scouts to the north and wait for their signal. Long, weary days creep past. I fear that Prince John's nerve has failed, and the treasure will never come. Alright, the 11th day. Day 11. By the Virgin, I've never seen you breathless before. Is there a wolf at your heels? Oh, Little John sent me to tell you. Hoof! Catch your breath, or I may never learn what you have to tell. Oh my God! The abbot's treasure train has been sighted. The signal's been passed from our northernmost scouts. Will remains on watch at the overlook. Good. Then we have time to plan. I guess I'll bring all my men in. See what they have to say. Oh, I should probably save. So then I don't have to listen to his bullshit again. Let's go day 11. Here they come. The men are on the alert. They'll be here as quickly as they can manage. Aye, I hear Little John coming already. Robin, our scout has reported that the Baron's treasure train has entered Sherwood upon the north. Braun Lefebvre rides in the fore. The treasure is carried upon 3 mules in line behind. Upon each side of the mules he has 20 heavily armed men, of which 10 are crossbowmen, and 10 carry shields and spears. So we face 40 well-armed men in all, plus the Baron. What do we know of this Baron? If he's in the service of the Prince John, he must be a man of dubious honor. But no less dangerous if he rides in the fore. He is no coward. Shall we present our strategies? Aye, let me hear them all. Let us concentrate all of our fire from the overlook, where we're best protected. We'll strike without warning and simply keep firing relentlessly until they are scattered or surrender. This battle will cost us men, no matter what tactic we choose. We should demand a surrender first, in case the Baron has more sense than courage. But set upon them from all sides if they refuse. There's no glory in an ambush. Couldn't even make a simple song out of it. We should show our strength from the overlook, with the blare of horns and beating of drums, singing the praises of Richard Lionheart. If they fail to surrender on the spot, then we open fire and let fall a deadly rain of arrows. That sounds like a dumb idea. Against such trained soldiers, we have but one advantage: surprise. It must be sudden ambush, and we must fall upon them equally from both the overlook and the far side of the road. Let's round up some wild boars and drive them into the road. The horses and mules will panic, the boars will gore some of the soldiers, and then we can move in and take over. So John says demand surrender, attack from all sides. So I'm thinking that Friar Tuck is right about the element of surprise. So I'm gonna nix John's suggestion and Alan's. Obviously nix Alan's. Alan's is ridiculous. Okay, so I like the spirit of Much's plan. As cool as it seems to send wild boars after the men before going in, it also seems a little far-fetched. Ambush from overlook only, I don't see why that would be better than doing it from all sides, or from 2 sides like Tuck says. I'm gonna go with Tuck. That's the most sensible answer in this scenario. So let's do that. Yeah, Friar Tuck. Seize the treasure. Caught from both sides by surprise, the Baron and his men were quickly vanquished. Only 2 of the soldiers chose to surrender. We stripped them of armor and weapons and set them free. Truly, this has been a proud day in the history of the outlaws of Sherwood Forest. Nice. That seemed to go well. We spent the rest of the day helping Tuck count the money. 50,000 marks in gold and silver we had taken. This will surely buy the king's freedom. A toast to all my brave lads, to the loyal outlaws of Sherwood, and to Robin Hood, and to the king, and to the suffering of Prince John, and all whipped dogs who lick his boots. A finer day's work we've never done. When the Queen's knights arrive, we'll have a magnificent gift for his sovereign lady. Watch the road well, we dare not miss him. Alright. Day 12. It's good you're up. Will sent me with a warning. The sheriff has loosed his mongrels to plague us again. Will urges you not to go abroad until they've gone their way. Yet I must, for the Queen's knight will ride along Watling Street, and I must not miss him. Aye, that's what I told you. That's what I told Will you'd say. But go carefully, master. You'll have little chance if they catch you in the forest alone. I'm heading south. Will said to leave the Overlook to you. Thank you, John. May the Virgin Lady protect you. I and you. Cool. Well, I guess I need to fool them again with my with my tree magic. So let's go ahead and do that first. Okay, so I know there are trees nearby here. Can't remember exactly where it was, but I'll find it. Or something like it. Up, perhaps. There we go. Okay, what was it again? It was, coal, right? So let's do that again. They're almost upon me. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to take out my druid tree thing again. Check the spelling. Yeah, C-O-L-L. Okay. So C. Oh no, it's E. C, right? C and O. Yeah. And 2 L's. Where I can find them. L. The danger is past, Fleshling. Return to your native form and go in peace. Alright. Tell the green man I thank him most heartily for his blessing. It will be done. Alright. Let's go to the road now. It's good I have such trusted men. While I eluded the sheriff's men, they found the Queen's knight and held him for me upon Watling Street. I'll join them at once. So you're the leader of this rabble. What's the meaning of this? Sire, I beg you to forgive my men if they angered you. They only did as I bade them. Do you not come to Sherwood seeking me? You'll learn nothing from me as long as I'm surrounded by outlaws. My men are completely trustworthy. You've nothing to fear from them. I order you to send them away. Very well. Men, you'd best leave. I don't like it, Robin. Not one bit. Neither do I. Then go because I ask it of you. Bah! Queen's Knight or no Queen's Knight, you could use a lesson in manners. Well, explain yourself or step aside. I've no time to waste on a common outlaw. I'll not move a step until I learn what I need to know. Then you'd best be quick about it, or my sword will teach you to move. Yikes. Alright, well, let's give him the code. The hand code. The password is Charleston. No, actually, it's Blood. Where do I find the letter B? I think it's here. Yes. And then the letter L. Yes. And then the letter O is where? Here? Yes. Blood. Where's the letter D? Letter D is here. There we go. What were you doing with your hand? Perhaps you didn't watch closely enough the first time. Shall I do it again? If you have business with me, get on with it. Alright, I'll do it once more. B L O O and V. I'm a pro at this now. What's the meaning of that? Answer me. Then you cannot be the true Queen's Knight. What have you done with him? Uh-oh. I think I need to shoot him before he kills me. Here is your answer. Oh, fudge. Prince John will reward me well for this day's work. Okay, well, I'll be quicker this next time. Okay, I guess I need to elude the sheriff's men again. Because I didn't save my game as I should have after fooling them. Silly me, right? Okay, breaking out to the run now. Okay, here we are. I think these are the same bushes, right? Yeah, okay. So the password is call. That's C. No, that's an L. But that'll come in use later. It is C. Where is C? I forget already. Oh. C and O and L. Okay. Well, I think I'm close to being in danger. I'm running. Am I in danger yet? They're almost upon me. Okay. Now let's do it again. No, it's E. I almost remembered. No, it's O. Shoot, I always forget where C is. I don't know what my issue with that one. That is C. Okay, C, and then O is where? Here? Yep, O, and two L's. The danger is past, Fleshling. Yeah, ba-ba-ba. Okay. So this time I will be smart. Save my game. Now I will go to the Overlook. Alright, I'm a jerk. Okay. Spell out the hand code. Okay. So, some of that here. Okay. It's gonna be C. No, that's Z. C? Yeah. Or no, I don't want to C. I'm spelling coal again. I want to spell blood. Right? So it's B. L. And is here, right? O, O, and D. I'm a pro. Alright. And then I need to do it again. What do you do with your hand? Alright, one more time. Give me a B. Give me an L. Give me, where is it? 2 O's, right? And then give me a D. Cool. Alright. What's the meaning of that? Answer me. Then you cannot be the true Queen's Knight. What have you done with him? Okay. I already have my bow out. Nice. Every instinct I have told me this knight was no Queen's man, but now I must prove that I was right. Alright. He carried this letter, sealed with the imprint of the Prior's ring. This letter reads, I have advised the prince that we have succeeded in our mission. The cub is taken, the lion is caged. It's signed by the prior of the monastery and addressed to the sheriff of Nottingham. Alright. Should probably call for my men. I stayed within range of your horn, master. What's happened here? Why did you kill the Queen's Knight? He wasn't the Queen's man. He carried a written message to the sheriff and the prior, proof of their conspiracy with Prince John. Odds blood! What of the true Queen's Knight? We must find him. Show you the letter. This is clear proof of the prince's treachery. You want my advice? Give it to the Queen's Knight if you ever find him. I cannot read, as you know. What's it say? The prior speaks of a successful mission, a cub taken, and the lion is caged. That can mean but one thing. The Queen's man captured the King Richard. The Queen's man captured, and King Richard will remain a prisoner. If they have the Queen's Knight, he may well be dead. I think they wouldn't dare kill him yet. I'm sure he's held somewhere close by. You can't think they would have hid him in Sherwood? Nay, I suspect the monastery. That was my thought. The sheriff wouldn't risk keeping such a prisoner in Nottingham. And even though I rescued Fulk, the monks would never dream I'd be so foolhardy as to dare their walls again. There's no better place to keep him. Indeed, it is the only place they could keep him. Alright. So, Back to camp, I guess, unless I'm supposed to go straight to the monastery. Okay. By dusk, the forest was clear of the sheriff's men, for they're not brave enough to roam Sherwood at night. Nonetheless, I counted men anxiously, as they returned to camp one by one. When all were safely returned or accounted for, I joined my friends by the fire. I grow weary of these sheriff's men tramping through our territory like vermin. Aye, it is an outrage. The sheriff must think this is his forest. We cannot let him hinder us. We must find the true Queen's Knight, even should he set a soldier behind every tree. We'd better sleep on it, then. Tomorrow may well be a desperate day. Alright. Day 13, I guess. Hopefully the last day, as it's 15 till now. Okay. So day 13 to the monastery, I assume? A farthing for your thoughts, Will. Eh? Oh, I was wondering what will happen to us if the king doesn't return. Those are unhappy thoughts, not worth a farthing. Bad enough we can't send our share of the ransom without the Queen's Knight. And if you can't find and rescue him, we'll be blamed for his death, you know that. Prince John will seize the crown, and he'll spare nothing to rout us out of Sherwood. I know it well. I see little way that I can help. It's up to you, Robin. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for having my back. Alright. Time for the monastery. I was hoping we'd get to go back here. It is a cool environment. This is a rescue. Okay. So, I'm not going to be able to get away with playing my flute again. So I'll need to find another way across. Okay. What do I have here? I have... What is this again? Try. Some power keeps me from donning both rings at once, says Folk. Okay. I can remove... I'll remove the ring that commands fire and keep it out of sight. Alright, here. This is... The ring that commands water. Good. Slips easily onto my finger. Cool. Can I talk to them? There's no answer. We are called by the ring that commands water. How may we serve you? Do you wish to cross the water? I seek a missing knight and suspect these monks of treachery. Can you help me? A prisoner is held in the tower of the monastery. Wait, we will bring you a boat. Nice. Nice. I have a boat. Follow us, and we will guide you through the fog to the place you seek. Okay. Time to get going. We will go before you to lead the way. Follow us, or you will be lost in the fog. Hopefully I don't need to command this, because I can see that being really annoying. Oh, great. I do need to follow them. Okay. Alright, that wasn't so bad. The prisoner you seek is held within this tower. Our help ends here. We have no power over stone or plant. Alright. Can I not get off the boat? Let's see, what is... Oh, okay. So I can use my hand code here. As soon as I get off the boat, I guess. Oh, maybe I can use my hand on the boat. That might help. No. Okay, here we go. There you go. Alright, Robin. Time to disboard, and then... Fear not, we will keep your boat from strain. Alright, so... Whatever that plant is, I need to spell out with my hand. So... oh, I looked away from it too quickly. What was it again? Oh, it's ivy, or gort. Okay. Gort. G-O-R-T. So, give me a G. Where is the G? G? No, that's a D. G? Yep. Give me an O. O. Give me an R. And then T. Is that this? No, it's F. One below? Yep, Gort. Out of handles? What? Alright. Let's try that again. Okay. Alright, let's hope we don't run out of handles this time. If we do, I'll try. I have some things I can try. G... O... R... T... There we go. The ivy has magically doubled in thickness and strength. Nice. Alright. That is good news. So now I should be able to climb up. But let me save my game so I don't need to... Hopefully this isn't a King's Quest 1 scenario of needing to climb up the beanstalk. Probably not. They were nicer at this point of their history. By them, I mean Sierra. Okay. Girl in the tower. Did you hear something, brother? I thought I did, but nay, it's just the wind in the trees. Who are you? How did you climb the tower? I see no rope. I'm Robin Hood, and I climbed the ivy that grows on the tower to reach you. I have... Liar! I tried those vines myself. They are brittle and wouldn't support a squirrel, let alone a man. Yet I swear that I climbed them with the aid of druid magic. I have a boat waiting below to take us off out of the fens. I'll go nowhere with you until you've proven you're a friend. Alright. Well, blood, as Dracula once said, is the password that I am looking for. Okay. Well, Dracula didn't say specifically that it was the password I was looking for, but he did say blood. Maybe not in the Bram Stoker original, but I'm referencing something, I know that. Where D? There we go. Blood. Good. Now I know you're the right man. Then let's waste no more time. Go before me so that I might see you safely in the boat before I follow. You're sure these vines will hold? I am here, am I not? I suppose if I must trust you, I may as well start now. Okay. Can I save? Brothers, the prisoner is escaping. Stop him! Yes, I would. It would be a shame if I died. Alright. I thought that... Poor Robin has learned to his dismay that death is but a stone's throw away. Ah, that was funny. Okay. Okay, so how do I control myself to go down? Can I use arrow keys to move? Oh, I can move right and left. Okay. Well, that's good to know. But can I go down? Because I was trying to go down and it wouldn't let me. But maybe I just need to go right and left and avoid them all, and then... Okay, so those... There... There... Oopsie daisy. Oop. Alright, we'll get this. We'll get this. Aha. I'm not entirely sure if I'm making progress down while doing that, but probably. Probably am. Okay. Alright. Boom. 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 Oh yeah, I am going lower. That's good. Boom. 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 Alright. We're out of here. To the boats, brothers! If they reach the shore, all is lost. The monks were no match for two strong and desperate men. Once within the dark shelter of the forest, it was easy to leave them behind. The Queen's knight was fed, clothed, and his wounds treated in our camp. But as soon as he was rested, he set forth with all the ransom we had to give him. Alrighty. Ah, donkey. Nice. Donkey? Donkeys? There's no need to accompany me further. I'm loyal men waiting in Nottingham to see me the rest of the way. Then God speed you safely to the Queen's side. I give you my heartfelt thanks, you and all your men, for your aid and loyalty. Nice. Or maybe those are supposed to be mules. I don't know. Donkey, mule. Either one. I wish you'd gone with him. You'd be safer with the Queen. My place is here until you... was here with you. My place is with you until the king returns. Surely you think this cannot be the end of this story. Nay, there is much yet to tell. What follows is a time of waiting. Waiting for the treasure to reach the Queen. Waiting for the ransom to reach King Leopold in Austria. Waiting for King Richard to be freed and return to England. Oh my. You wait through the long and dreary months of winter for some word of your king's fate. None comes. Man, Robin is ripped. In winter, friend and foe alike keep to shelter and all is quiet. As the spring of 1194 renews the green of the forest, you go forth with your men to hunt and refill the larders. But alas, all your luck flees, all your cunning fails you, and you are taken by the sheriff's men. The sheriff declares you guilty upon the spot, and has you and all your men led to the gallows as quickly as possible. That he dares such a thing without a trial can only mean he is sure of Prince John's power to protect him. Despair fills your soul, to have fought so long and so well, only to dance at the end of a rope. Yet, even as the rope tightens about your neck, you hear the drumming of hooves, blare of horns, clash of steel. King Richard has come to Nottingham. Oh, man. Monarch ex machina, I guess. Word came to me, Master Sheriff, that you'd captured the great outlaw, Robin Hood. But I heard nothing of a trial. Is this the way you've kept the law in my absence? But my lord, my king, he is a terrible outlaw, guilty of every sort of crime. I saw no need. My liege, hear me. I am your true and loyal servant. I did not choose to be an outlaw, but was driven to it by corrupt and evil men. Silence, you thieving dog. Enough, I will hear him speak. My king, do you know nothing of the money we sent for your ransom? Not one penny did I or my men keep that we could send to win your freedom. I have not had word from my mother, the queen, to account for every mark. If what you say is true... My lord, you cannot take seriously the rantings of a desperate man. He will say anything to save his neck. Then it will be decided as it should have been in the court of justice. Alright, the trial of Robin Hood. Robin Hood, you and those you call your men stand accused of brigandage. Man, I guess the king personally is the judge for all of these trials. Of stealing from the church, defying the sheriff's justice, defying the king's law, and killing the king's deer. Do you deny these charges? My lord, is it a crime to defy those who abuse your trust and use your law to their own ends? Is it a crime to seek justice where there is only injustice? I do not defy your laws, only the evil men who use their power for personal gain. I do not steal from the church, but only from greedy men who use the church to gain riches for themselves. Those are strong words. Your life depends upon what I hear before I pass judgment. Because of his holy vows, I allow your man, the Friar Tuck, to go free that he might gather witnesses to speak in your favor. I trusted to his sworn word that he would return and share your judgment, as he indeed has. But there are others here who will speak against you, and their testimony shall also be weighed. Let the witnesses speak. By your leave, I shall speak first. I have served Robin Hood faithfully for many seasons. He is a man of honor, loyal to his king, just and fair. I pray thee, your majesty, to give little mind to this curtal friar. I am the abbot of St. Mary's, and I have been plagued by this rascal of an outlaw. He flouts the sanctity of the church and shows no respect of any true holy man, as this poor monk of mine can attest. 'Tis true, my liege, he waylaid me upon Watling Street, stripped me of my robe, mocked my dignity, and that false friar beat me with a sword and forced me to toil at chopping wood for his gang of ruffians. A poor job he did of it, too, fattened as he is with gluttony, in excess of wine and ale, and lazy from a life of unmonkly comfort. My lord king, it was to this abbot, that Prince John sent a stolen treasure, so that you might languish forever in a foreign prison. It was Robin Hood who swore to do everything in his power to raise ransom for your freedom, and this he did, with every mark entrusted to the knight who bought it to the queen. I have since received an accounting of exactly the amount the outlaw sent, and will weigh it in my judgment accordingly. Sire, this man is mistaken in accusing the prince of treachery. Your brother intended only to safeguard the treasure until it could be used to free you. It is only from fear of this diligent sheriff that the outlaw sent money, undoubtedly in the desperate hope of winning a pardon for his many sins. I've not forgotten your sins so quickly, you black-hearted prior. 'Twas Robin who freed me from your torture, Robin who saved me and set me free. I knew at once he was a good man, good enough that I entrusted to him the ring that commands water, and I kept it safe as folk asked of me. Furthermore, I had also the ring that commands fire, which has been taken by the abbot. A scurrilous lie. Where are my rings now? Ask yonder sheriff. 'Twas he that took everything from me when I was captured. More lies, my lord. We found nothing of value upon him. What say you, folk? I would sooner take the word of Robin Hood over these rogues. And there is the matter of the Queen's knight, who was also held prisoner in your tower. These things can all be explained. You can be sure that they will, and to my complete satisfaction. But we are here at this time to pass judgment upon Robin Hood. Your judgment will come soon enough. Let the common folk now speak. I am only a poor widow. I live by the wool I spin, and with the help of my 3 good sons. They were wrongly accused of treason, and would all be hanged now if not for Robin Hood and his men. I owe him the lives of my sons. Her sons consorted with outlaws and deserved hanging. My sons are all I have in the world. I bless Robin Hood for his goodness. God help the woman who seeks mercy at the hands of this sheriff or his men. Robin Hood saved me from one of his scoundrels, who wrongly accused me of withholding taxes, and would have dragged me to the most hideous fate a woman can suffer. Robin Hood saved me from the sheriff's men. They accused me of poaching. But what am I to do when I see my wife and children starving, because the sheriff taxes us to the last farthing? He treated me fairly. He gave me good money in exchange for my first set of rags. I must say that for an outlaw, he was most just and fair to me. He gave me enough money to replace the clothes he took with clothes of equal quality and to spare. Speak up, yeoman. Let your voice be heard. I still wear the good suit of Lincoln green that I was given, and proudly I wear it. 'Twere thanks to the good outlaws of Sherwood Forest that I returned to my home with a goodly sum in my pocket, and won me a fair lass to wife. Lady Marian, you asked to speak last. Thank you, my lord. I have come to know Robin Hood well, and I owe him my life. Pay no heed to the slut, my liege. She's a witch who keeps company with brigands, and— Silence! The Lady Marian has served my queen mother for years, and is of noble blood. I'll not tolerate such accusations against her. Speak on, lady. Robin is completely loyal to you. He is honest, fair, and true, undeserving of the fate that has driven him to live outside the law. He seeks only peace and justice. He devoted himself to raising ransom on your behalf, even as those other wicked men conspired against you. Don't listen to their lies. Robin and his men are your truest subjects. I beg you to grant them your pardon and your favor. If there is anyone who has not yet spoken, let him stand forth. Very well, the witnessing is complete. Clear the floor, and I shall pronounce judgment. Robin Hood, I find you innocent of all charges brought against you. Furthermore, I declare you a free man with no mark of outlaw against you. Your Majesty, I thank you. But my men— If I free the master, I must free his loyal friends. They are granted full pardons. Bless you, my liege. I am not finished. You deserve more than a mere pardon. The ransom you raised went far in securing my own freedom. Kneel, Robin Hood. And rise to the Earl of Huntingdon. Furthermore, my present Sheriff of Nottingham is hereby under arrest for treason. What say you to giving the job to Little John? I can think of no better man. The abbot shall take himself from my sight forever, or have a taste of the fiery stake with which he dared to harm the Lady Marian. The worthy Friar Tuck shall be the new abbot of St. Mary's. I don't know how I feel about that. And, I mean, he did strip a man down and beat him and force him to work, and he also seems to eat and drink quite a bit, but okay. And yonder prior, most evil cur, you are exiled from my kingdom, and your order disbanded for all time. I shall instruct my new sheriff to slay you on the spot if you are not gone from my shores within the week. Are you content, Huntingdon? My lord, you've done me such honors as I deserve, as I never dreamt. Yet there is one desire, the deepest of all, yet to be fulfilled. Then speak it, man, and it will be done. I ask for the Lady Marian's hand in marriage. Does my lady consent to this? With all my heart. Abbot Tuck, let your first job in office be the marriage of the Earl and his lady. Nice. I bless this marriage and declare thee husband and wife. Earl and Lady Huntingdon, you may seal this pact with a kiss. Woo! Nice. Well, not a perfect score, but still a pretty good ending. I think as good an ending as I can really get, actually. I'm kind of curious what the worst possible ending is. Like, do you still get hanged? Does the king still hang you for being a terrible outlaw? Or maybe you just go to prison. Animators. A lot of people worked on this game. Development system. Additional music. Quality assurance. Okay. So am I cycling through everything like multiple times now? Yeah, I think I am. Okay, I think that's as much as I can... Yeah. Alright. Cool. Well, that, my friends, was Robin Hood, the Conquests of the Longbow. Yeah, and that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I mean, if we're comparing it to Monkey Island, like, it's definitely a much more flawed game than Monkey Island, but I think they introduced a lot of really neat elements in this game. I particularly liked the number of different variables for the paths that you could take. I thought that was a lot of fun, and I think they pulled it off more successfully than they have in some of their previous games. I think even more successfully than they really did with King's Quest VI, as much as I love that game, which actually did come out after this. But my only real criticism is just the number of copy protection puzzles. You know, spelling out the names of things with your hand, and just a lot of puzzles like that. There's also some weird glitchy things which you witnessed me suffer through in earlier episodes. But yeah, it really does pick up near the end and becomes a very strong game, I think. drags a little in the middle, but definitely the very beginning and very end are really top notch, just excellent, excellent Sierra. And really nice to see other developers coming to the forefront. I think Christy Marks is the name of the designer of this game. I don't know of what else she did, but it's something I'd be interested in looking into later because I think she did a great job with this. Just a really solid game and one that I really enjoyed playing. So thanks for watching. I will be joining you again tomorrow for Monkey Island, LeChuck's Revenge, I think it's called, the second Monkey Island game. So looking forward to that, and of course the Splunky Daily Challenge for tomorrow. It's late, so